let's start off with Tuesday then. How big a disappointment was Tuesday's result?
I said after the game we're disappointed. We're hurting. We don't like getting knocked out of the FA Cup, especially with the tradition that we've had. But I think it's important that the players show a real good personality and character now. And I talked about the Carlisle game last year when we had that opportunity to get through to Everton. The players grew in strength and we kept the club in the Football League. So I'm expecting a reaction, a good powerful performance on Saturday. And I think that's all you can ask for. The players are not stupid. They know there's a level of criticism when you lose against a non-league team. But I also have to say that Solihull gave an unbelievable desire and a commitment to win that game. I was bitterly disappointed with the referee's decision. I thought it was pathetic and weak. But you have to deal with that. And, we move on and we move on quick. And we make sure that we keep believing in where we want to go and what we want to achieve this year.
Do you have a big inquest after a game like that, or just try to move on fairly quickly and focus on the next one?
I'm going to move on quick, very quick, because we've got a lot of positives that this group have achieved this year. We've got 30 games to go. We're a point off the playoffs. We're still in the checker trade against MK Dons. And I feel the group have given everything this year. And where we were last year is a complete turnaround. So we want to make sure we can keep that momentum going.
What are the main areas for improvement, looking at where you are in the season? Only Mansfield has scored fewer. Is that something you're trying to work on?
I think with the success that we had last year, with the games that we've had, with the clean sheets that we've had, I think if we could be a little bit more productive in the final third. But we look at Otis Can, who's growing every game. We look at Ryan Hedges and Tom Eves, they're young. They haven't got loads of experience at League Two. But what I've got to do is I've got to keep giving them confidence. And we've got Tavon Campbell, we've got Francois Zoko. I'm a great believer that every game they play, they get better.
Zoko's got 2 in 3, so is he improving, getting back to fitness? Is he going to be that can be a big plus for you?
I thought he took his go extremely well, and we could have been sat here now, with totally different circumstances if it weren't for the referee's decision. But that's part of football. You have to grow from that, and we go into the game on Saturday full of hope.
Colchester, third bottom, not going well. Does that affect your preparations? You can't be overconfident, I guess.
I think every game is very difficult in League Two. The league is very tight, and a couple of defeats, you could be at the other end. A couple of wins, you could be close to the playoffs. What I said before is what I'm looking for from the group of players is a real powerful reaction going into the game on Saturday. And this group like challenges, and so far the challenges that they've come up with, they've responded very well, and I want to keep that going.
What are you expecting them from Colchester as a team?
They'll certainly be up for the game because they got young players. They're quite athletic. They hit you on the counter attack, and as I said just now, every game is very difficult, and every game you win at League Two level, it's something to be proud of. We've got to make sure we try and do our best to make sure we come out with a result, and that could push us potentially into the playoffs. And I just want the supporters to try and keep sticking behind this group of players, and you never know what we could achieve this year.
Do you have targets as you go along through the season? Is potentially getting into the playoffs on Saturday ahead of your expectations?
When I look at last year, I've spoken to the staff last week when I took over as manager. I made it quite clear that we were going to stay in the Football League, and I almost said, tell your uncles, aunties and nephews we're staying in the Football League. Has that decisive moment come yet, where I could say to the staff, look, this is what we're going for, and we've got to do everything that we can to achieve it? I haven't made that decision yet, but I think Ben Whitfield put me under massive pressure as to say, as a group of players, they want playoffs. and I think I have to back them in that department, and we have to do everything that we can now, and we've got that opportunity to get into the playoffs on Saturday. So unlucky for Ben, he's set the gauntlet down now for the players, and we got to try and make sure we live up to that.